Let's start with what's been going on in the WNBA. Yes, we covered WNBA over here, but before we go in there, my guy Wody's in the building. Wody, what's good, man? How you feeling? And OG's in the building. Nightis, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese. Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese. For those who haven't seen it, and I didn't get a chance to upload this because I got railroaded earlier today, and I'm still pissed off about that. Caitlin committed a hard foul, a matter of fact, a flagrant one foul against Angela Reese. Of course, Angela hopped back up and about to get in her face, but Caitlin already walked away. The refs rewarded her with the flagrant foul. She shot the free throws, tech, whatever. So that was done with. Now, social media became a blaze. I can't believe I'm saying that. Became a blaze about Angela Reese is a hater. Excuse me. Yeah, Angela Reese is a hater. She never liked Caitlin Clark or whatever the case may be. And blasey blasey. Matter of fact, I believe RG3 and Ryan Clark are going back at it on their platforms regarding this situation. Angela Reese responded to it, and it's my sentiments exactly. The refs got it right. Move on. That's simple. The refs got it right. Move on. It's a basketball play. No big deal at this. No big deal at all. I didn't see any issue, and me coming from a generation where those fouls were common and those fouls were regular fouls, I didn't have a problem with the foul, nor did I have a problem with the ref calling it a flagrant. I didn't. I'm just gonna keep it. I didn't. But people getting an uproar about this. I'm almost going to say you guys are tripping. I need to relax. But at the same time, this is probably the most that WNBA has been the most talk, the most coverage that the WNBA has been receiving, especially in a social media era. I'm inclined to say stop talking and let it go, but keep up the good work. Just play in bounds. I know Ryan Clark stepped over the bounds, talking about RG3's wife and bringing that up stuff. That was kind of corny on his part, but keep it in bound. Let's talk about this. Continue to talk about the WNBA. Let the stock rise, and hopefully their finances will rise as well. At least that's what we're hoping for. No big deal. Not at all. Next up, Kid Cudi to testify in the Diddy trial. Now, real quick with this Diddy trial, I think this whole Cassie thing is getting about boring now. I hate to be that guy, but I gotta be honest, I'm getting kind of bored with the Cassie situation because it was all good for the first 2 or 3 days, but now it's like all right, we're good here. We understand that Cassie is not as innocent as portrayed. She's just not. So I'm ready to move on from this, move past this. This Kid Cudi thing. Oh yeah, I'm very much interested in that because we all know that Cassie had a thing or was a fling for Kid Cudi, and just one random day, kaboom! His car blew up, and everybody is suspecting that Diddy has something to do with it. Now, I'm not. I'm as much as I want to dive in to figure out if he did or not. I'm gonna wait to see what more evidence come out because that's gonna be hard to prove. I'm. Some people say the evidence point right in that direction. What evidence? There's no evidence. That's why Kid Cudi is going to testify so he can tell his side of the story. And once you do that, maybe that will unravel a couple of missing pieces that these investigators overlook. So just let it happen. It's gonna be all right. But I'm more excited for this Kid Cudi thing. And also, honestly, with this Diddy trial, like I said, I agree with what Myron said on Anton's show that fans, these are a bunch of cloud chasers. They just want the juiciest headlines to come through their court system. Why? I can think of a couple of reasons why, but none of them is a good enough reason for this stupid shit. Because I do believe the government is getting their ass kicked by Diddy's team because they have yet, they're so busy denigrating this man's character, they have yet to get to the Ricos or to the sex trafficking. They have yet to do that. Unless they're buying their time, still looking for evidence. Diddy is going to walk if the government don't get their shit together. I'm just being honest. Lastly, the game had an interesting post earlier today. So let me see if I could pull this up without shutting down the wrong window. Which part of universe character is more hard hit? Not the west of that one there. Let's see where we at. All right, here it is. The game rapper gang West Coast. He posted something. It says this. It's simple. Some women deserve it, and some women don't. I think we can agree to that. Bring him peace, loyalty, and true love, and he will give you the world. True. You don't have to ask a real man shit. I can also say that's true too. We do it on our own. End quote. I agree with everything he says. And there's really nothing to dissect, but I think it's worth talking about because a person asked me, I won't tell y'all who, but someone asked me, do they bring me peace? They asked me this yesterday. Do they bring you peace? My response to them is yes, because you are peace, peaceful. However, you being peaceful don't mean nothing if I'm not at peace. Let me say that again. Your peace does nothing for me if I'm not at peace with myself or if I don't have it at all. Because some people, now, previously, this goes hand in hand to what I've been saying for the longest. When someone said you must bring peace to a relationship, I always say that person needs to be peaceful themselves. And usually that's where the conversation stops because a lot of people will have to self reflect and realize they're not at peace with themselves and they don't have peace to hold on to. So it wouldn't matter if somebody brought their own peace because their job, well, I guess that would be a sermon for another day. But I always tell people your job is not to compromise my peace. And to do that, you have to be at peace with yourself. That's the name of the game. That's the part that people tend to gloss over and skip. What the game just said in his post is 100% spot on, especially the peace part. If I'm already at peace, I just need you not to compromise. And to do that, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be peace. You will be surprised how many people fail at that. Or maybe you wouldn't. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was Quick Hits.